Happy post-Mother's Day Monday, MAGA fam. Shoutouts to Kat and Cy and Liz and Brenda and Vanessa and Haley and Doc and Grease. And Kuda Debbie, wow, who knew? You should have said something. And to the rest of my MAGA Ops family, old and new. Okay, so while there is definitely enough liberal insanity this week for a dozen videos, today I want to talk about us. We are MAGA. We are the veterans and the families of the veterans that have bled for the right for us to be able to breathe and speak free. And before I talk about the Fagas, the fake MAGAs, I want to clear something up about Crash and me. Both of our grandfathers were police officers. Crash went to the military academy and the police academy. There are Annapolis graduates and West Point graduates in our family. From my immigrant Italian uncle killed in action in World War I, to my father and his brother who fought in Korea, who were Army, to the cousins that I had that lived through the nightmare of Vietnam, to the Marine boyfriend that I buried, to my nephews who are Navy, one of which who was stationed in Bahrain when the USS Cole was attacked in Yemen. The youngest of my siblings' children just graduated from the Coast Guard Academy and is now serving in New England. And I have a son. Don't you ever assume that I don't wear a uniform just because you can't see it. Don't you ever assume that I wouldn't bleed, kill, and die without orders, just as those who do under them for my country. And most importantly, don't ever assume that those dozen plus men that I just mentioned haven't trained me throughout my entire life to be just as tactical and deadly as they are. It'll be the last assumption you'll ever make. Got it? Making America great again and keeping America great again is about us, patriots. It's not about Twitter followers and it's not a popularity contest. This isn't a catty sorority, it's a fraternity. This is our battleground, the one place that our hearts can serve even if our bodies don't. This is the one place we come to support those risking their lives so we don't have to. I don't follow who I don't trust, and I don't want any followers that don't trust me. We've been infiltrated by two factions. One, the cowardly trolls that live in their mom's basement with one hand on their dick and the other on a hot pocket. Two, a more dangerous coalition that's been paid for by the DNC to infiltrate and divide us. This isn't conspiracy, it's fact. It makes no difference to which faction they belong. They're both lethal to our mission. Since the 1970s, we've been the silent majority. The polite, okay, you can have a turn society. The dishonorable people played on the honor of those of us who care about those that are less fortunate. They knew that the other side of the coin of valor was compassion. But they forgot an important part of what makes Americans so uniquely amazing, our freedom. I have reached the pinnacle of being told who, what, and how to curtail my values, spirit, and dreams. The Democrats, feminists, and liberals have had 61 years to make their utopian vision a reality. We stepped back into the shadows. We taught our children fairness, tolerance, pacifism, and peace. They failed, but it was us who suffered for their foolish endeavor. Our once great nation, secure and prosperous, has fallen. Enemies that endanger not only our nation, but every Western nation on this planet have been allowed to insidiously slide into our communities, schools, and government. They've used our freedoms against us. They have appropriated everything that kept us insular and bound to each other and shattered it with every twist of the amendments our forefathers wrote to protect us. No more. Just as they have forced us to be tolerant of what will destroy us, we must become as stone to their demands for globalism, inclusion, and acceptance. To be an American isn't just a right, it's a responsibility. It's a responsibility to those that have gone before and sacrificed their blood, sweat, and tears on a promise written into the great Constitution of the United States of America. That promise is that we'd uphold it. To me, Fagas are worse than the enemy that at least believes with their whole heart in their self-identifying ideology. They're fence-sitters, double agents, or full-on traitors to their American family. I say nothing without much thought and assurance, and of this I am assured. There will be no apologist discussion. There will be no fixing of a knee-jerk betrayal, a retweet, or a like, or calling out another member of this patriotic family. You will be blocked. Pure and simple. There are tens of millions of conservative accounts on Twitter. We cannot hope to rise again to the vocal majority if we waste our time on those who don't share our dedication. There's an old sports saying, be the ball. I've never subscribed to that thinking. Be smarter than the ball. Thank you.